What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C, and in this particular video, y'all, I will be reviewing Love and Hip Hop, the original New York, season 5, episode 16, want to be technical, reunion part 1. Shout out to my YouTube fam, and, you know, if you want to be part of my fam, just go ahead and click that subscribe button you already haven't already. Love y'all. Hugs. Anyways, don't forget also to like and share this video. You know, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Anyway, y'all, this is a typical thing. What's in y'all? If y'all got a chance and you scan and you might DVR or look at the commercials, that's a damn shame for me that I felt more hyper about seeing the goddamn Love and Hip Hop just in one goddamn commercial. 2 more weeks, y'all. Just 2 more weeks. Yes. Okay. So let's get into it. All right. Actually, we have this thing here where we're just gonna go by certain characters pull out, because a lot of it, let's get DC's and Yandy situation out the way, because like I said, it's supposed to be a little bit more exciting next week, because you got the love triangle, and now it looks things has turned to a goddamn rectangle, whatever, square, whatever, with the old new manager, whatever, and we'll see with the Peter situation. So, Yandy Medici's, and you got both, you know, you got, Little Medici's mom on stage, you got, not Yandy's mom, but Medici's mom on stage, and you got, of course, Kim, you know, what's the Sammy, I think that's the name, Sammy mom, you know, Little Medici's grandma on stage. And, you know, one of the big issues was, of course, the cleaning bill. Alright, and I think maybe that's why Kim was a little irritated, but they making, like, the storyline could be like, it's almost like Medici showing how pretty his teeth is and shit, and he kept just laughing after the whole thing. And for a woman, I mean, of course you can forgive folks, but the fact is, Judy threw a drink as towards Sammy's direction, but they sitting right next to each other. You noticed in that, even though Medici was on the side, but she was sitting there. Kim was on the side. I forgot what was it right. It was somebody. No, it was Tara. Tara was in the middle of Yandy. And come to think about it, like I said, they had the issue in who has custody. Neither one had custody, whatever. And I think they were talking about, I don't know how many months, whatever, how long, you know, the son was staying there, blah, blah, blah. They talk about commitment ceremony, and this thing about, like, how it was wrong. Miss Medici apologized about falsifying. You know, I know that's not in the real world, but shit, I'm tired. But, you know, basically, sitting up here and saying some shit, you know, lying. And making up shit. And saying that that the little baby was in the hospital to get her attention. But she gotta make sure you gotta chase that money, you know what I'm saying? Chase, you know, hit it, whatever, when she gets it. And so then, like I said, you got the moms there on the stage, and the whole thing is how long Medici don't make it seem like she's bad mother, you know, mother Kim stood up like she's tired of this shit and making it seem like her daughter's a certain way and blah blah blah. But then she basically sat down because she calmed down a little bit afterwards. But, you know, she was like, everything, you know, you don't know her his blood, what's blood type? She knows that, whatever, you know, but it's like, Judy was like, you know, mediator somewhat also as well. We all pitched in. Then you got, Yandy, because it was the issue to Sammy, it's like, you know, making it seem like, you know, Yandy or, you know, Medici's making it seem like he just could replace her as, Yandy as the mom to, you know, their son. And Yandy was like, I can never take the place of you. She was like, I understand, but I want Medici's understand. It just really was quick back and forth. Basically, the whole issues, no custody, the baby's okay, everybody, somebody, we hashtag, I don't know who won the hashtag. And then they say, wasn't it supposed to be later on, or maybe they're talking about part 2, a big announcement for Yandy and Medici's, but everybody kumbaya, and they want to know who going to pay the clean bill. Are we going to do GoFundMe for Kim's bill for her suit? Is anybody going to do the shit? I'm just warning, okay? Okay, but that's really all it was. But everybody just understanding this Medici, you know, everybody's pitch out about the baby's doing okay, you know, everything, and that's that. But they really didn't get anything else, not to the commitment ceremony or nothing, nada. That was really them. So let's get that out of the way. Next, it's back and forth for Erica. The reason why I just want to talk about Erica by herself, because it wasn't a reunion, it was like an exclusive interview. All we needed was a fan, you know, like a fan so her hair can blow and shit. And, you know, maybe all green colored damn Skittles, you know, in a bowl in the back. Okay, pure crystal. because she just had this thing on. And then she had a lot to get off her chest where we could see why, because shit, the damn dress was so goddamn low, and we just did this everywhere. She had a lot to get off of there then. So, Mona's basically like this. Why didn't want to come on the show? And she's basically like, you know, I think she was bringing up Rich. I think she was bringing up Chrissy and bringing up Sin. And it's like, you know, they need their shine and stuff. I had moved on and evolved from a cocoon to a butterfly. I mean, that's just how she was talking, like, I'm above beyond. And she's basically like, they can have the 10 minutes, you know, get the 15 minutes of fame, whatever, and beyond that. Now, the thing is, when they were talking about Sin, she was saying, I think, like, you know, everybody, you know, that's the Sin, she needs a moment. Everybody thinks she's an angel. I don't want to put her on blast. I can sit here and tell you that, you know, she's not innocent. But you know what? I just gonna let her be. She needs, you know, basically like she needs a storyline, blah, blah, blah. Let her be, blah, 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 whatever, right? And, you know, she got all the stuff to say. I stole from her, robbed from her, all this other stuff, whatever. But, you know, it is ta-ta. And then she, of course, brought up the situation with Chrissy. And Chrissy, she kind of says some harsh words. But it still would have been a little bit more effective if she would have also said a reunion, you know, if she was actually there. And let's see what would have happened. I'm just saying. Because she went for project. Chrissy's basically like, you know, she just basically fucks for a buck, or fucks for the $1 million burger, basically. You know, she's a whorish, worthless pig. I don't deal with the pork. I only eat turkey tops. Also, she's a worthless, childless ass, raggedy ass bitch. And that's pretty much what she was saying. The thing, like, Chrissy, you know, I've never been associated with Chrissy, whatever. If I was a whore, why would I not put in a book and sell more books? And on top of that, this is coming from one person all of a sudden that's saying something like that. So it's just somebody just thirsty for attention. Somebody needs a pitcher of water. Okay, that's what she's basically saying. Somebody just need a pitcher of water, you know, and that is that bitch. That's pretty much what she was saying about Christy. And Chrissy, which brought up an interesting point, because we'll get to her in a second, just get her and Chink out the goddamn way. Chrissy did bring up, I think, no, actually it wasn't. Chrissy was like, you know, I'm not bothered, whatever, with the business. Actually, it turns out, when she said her shit about Diamond, we'll get a second, because you know about the dog statement and shit like that, and she was saying how it's just pathetic for her, for Diamond to say some shit like that about her own child. And Diamond did bring a interesting point is, okay, it don't matter, whatever, because, you know, this is something her and Johnny, because you know her and Johnny got beef, whatever, too. And Johnny got beef with Erica as well. So, actually, Johnny and Diamond can agree for 2 seconds that the bitch words are irrelevant. This is what I'm paraphrasing for Diamond, because she ain't there. So why does it matter? Like, she's just saying that, you know what I'm saying, she's saying from camera, you know, did her interview 3 days ago, and then she's up here. She's not even doing live camera. She ain't interacting like you see on TV screen that you can argue back and forth. This is, you know, mini reunion before everybody's reunion. But it's technically not a reunion because she ain't meeting up with nobody else besides Mona Scott, also known as Bitch Better Have My Money. Okay, on the 4th. Okay, no cash on delivery. Okay, right, but, so, that's that. So, it is true, like, okay, you're saying this stuff, but, you know, you're not going to confront all these people that you're talking about. But like Erica said, Erica is leaving the show, correct? So she basically like this. That's her way. She's going to go out or whatever. I don't know, say, if she will have a spinoff. But if she does, y'all, would y'all be watching? I'm just saying. So anyways, or maybe she's going to get off a lot of TV since her and Chad Moss, you know, what about wow, are getting married. So I guess that's that. Whatever happened to Nia Lee? I know that's so random, but it was kind of weird that, I don't know, is it because she tried to come for Erica? Is that the reason why she didn't come back? I don't know. I just thought it was interesting that she's no longer on the show, but okay. But Rashida's, I don't know, Rashida's there, and I also want to point out this. Christy was in the credits, correct? Why was she sitting on the second couch? You know, second couch is the second characters that are not in the credits, opening credits, whatever. But Chrissy was introduced on that panel, and then they had Rich and Cisco, all of their main, the couches on the stage as, you know, the cast, like the first, you know, the main cast, you know, whatever. I mean, I know Erica wasn't there, but it's like, you didn't get Chris, you could have got, you know, maybe Diamond, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, so, anyways, here we got the Chris and Chinky situation. They're in a weird place. Chrissy still, he claims, which, because this lady that was hosted, by the way, named Nikki Park, I heard that name before, either on television and or like through the site's radio. It's so familiar. It's like, I had to like do more research, but it's like, it's not somewhere, but it wasn't Mona and it wasn't Monique or nobody like that. But, she asked a question like, well, do you stay with your wife, whatever? And he's like, no, they live in 2 separate homes. This same argument we've been having from it. It's just like, he has love for her and blah, blah, blah. Did you feel some type of way because she like tried to trap you to pregnancy and you felt like she tried to pray about being on birth control? But like I said, y'all, we don't have to really go in it. It's the same damn thing we seen damn near all the episodes without me even reviewing them all. So let's get into very quick that she says this. Basically, she felt hurt, blah, blah, blah. You have to understand, why would you do this to me, blah, 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 this and this and this and that. And here's Nina, like, so, Cisco, do you understand her pain? No, I don't. Told the bitch don't put pepper on my pizza. I mean, you know how he got this, but it's like it's the same damn argument. But at the same time, Chrissy says she wants to move on. She has to start over. Here's Nina to Chrissy. Would you take him back if he got married and he got divorced the next day? Yes, I would. So I'm like, yeah, all right. Let's get off of them. Now, the last storyline, like I said, is this triangle-ish situation. If you want to intertwine with Cisco, somewhat is starting to be, because they really didn't get into it. We're going to go with the square. All right. Sometimes triangle square with the situation. You got Rich up there, and they're bringing up Sin in the situation, because how rumors that supposedly Sin has been with this dude, and the dude that she brought up that's her man now is actually the dude that we see towards the end, I could have sworn, in the finale. Okay? So, she's happy, they're in love, whatever, and she's in a good spot. So he leaves the stage, whatever, woo, okay, aw, ain't they so cute. So next, we go to the, they had Tara for a second saying it was wrong. Yeah, they did have for a second about her opinion about DC slime, whatever, right? But they're not the next story, so they're not to part 2. So anyways, they have it where they're talking about the situation with Johnny, how she loved Rich or whatever, and how she felt in the situation. And I think this is where the pressure pairs Rashida kept making pop-up appearances on the couch, whatever. I think even they gave her opinion about the fight between Chrissy and Erica. And she was like, well, Erica hit, but she lost a balance or something like that. Is that what she said? I don't know. Y'all, this was dried and frozen toast that had been sitting in the goddamn freezer as far as this, this whole reunion, like for about 5 months. So imagine how that was. I mean, it's not that dry, but I'm just saying. So, but we have Johnny and Rich talking about she just, did all the stuff, but she's like this. She don't care, great rewards, whatever. Rich be doing some mad stuff, whatever. Even, I think she admitted that she's still in love with him, but then it went and turned like when she was talking Precious Pears, and she like this, like Precious Pears was basically saying this, like she just had to move on as far as the business relationship, right? So Rich is like this. He had to clarify this. He said, actually, she never fired me in the first place because she was never hired by me because she never was signed to Rich Dollaz Entertainment. She never was hired completely against his manners of Rich Dollaz Entertainment. And, she's with her mans in it. That's what he was saying and stuff, right? So, that's how kind of it ended in terms. And then Johnny brought up an interesting point is, I could have sworn, was this just me, y'all? And this, me wanting to know, that they're going to do another Love and Hip Hop preview for Atlanta. But, she's like this. So, did you do her a certain way? Oh, so she got played basically at a certain point because she didn't sleep with you. I think that's what she was playing about. Because first person's like, no, I would sleep. But she was like, no, I'm trying to say that he was not going to help your ass because you didn't sit here and basically give her no ass. That's pretty much that. But she decided to say that she wanted to come here and apologize only to Precious Pears and everybody else can suck, her left butt cheek or whatever what she was talking about, right? But you notice when they're talking about the Sin situation, no, not about the Sin situation, but about the Erica situation when Nina was asking Rich, do you feel, now this is what I'm like, everybody must have got last season, right? Okay. Them things are left in the past, but still it's like, okay, people forgot, right? Now, was Erica messing with Shad? Erica brought up like the kiss was supposed to be really a setup where Sin was supposed to come in, it was supposed to bring, more controversy, bring more Twitter followers or whatever she was trying to accomplish. Sin did back out and she decided to do it anyway just to basically get on Sin's nerves, blah, blah, blah. And then, basically, They asked, like I said, they asked Rich, do you feel that she was sleeping with Shad when she was with Sin? And I felt, and Rich had no problem, of course. He could understand, because not only can he look at it from an empathy point of view, but he was supposedly, wasn't he saying, and allegedly he was fucking Erica when she was with Sin. Did everybody forget about that? Okay, I didn't think I was the only one, but last time I think he was banging her, on her quite a bit. Ain't that one of the reasons they broke up for 20 million times? I know Sid said she was sick and tired of the person, the individual, and just got sick and tired and realized that it wasn't, negative person, whatever, and she couldn't take Erica anymore, and this and that. And so, but I'm just with that. So we got, like I said, when Johnny Blaze was just talking about after her apology with, Precious Paris, P, okay? Miss Precious. We're going, Precious, yeah. But then she's up here, all of a sudden turns, which we kind of knew with the Diamond, like, look at telling her she's like the Grinch that stole Christmas. And basically talks, she's like, what? Go back to your dog. And what is something, whatever she was saying, and Karma, she's like, and here, of course, we got Diamond, from the second couch love seat. Talking about, of course, well, your mama, whatever. She's talking about, well, your dad's a crackhead. And she was like, okay, my dad admitted that. So what are you coming to me? What is that supposed to, like, be a diss or some shit? Whatever. She basically like, okay, he admitted that. We kind of knew that was new. Okay, all right. And all of a sudden Johnny sat down like this for a second. I think to see like, I am annoyed or something like that. She said, but it was kind of like she was on the comical side, but then she wanted to fight. And the comma took off the stage, and then they would commercial or something like that, right? Because everything just kind of happened kind of fast. Basically, you got Johnny and Dom exchanging words, whatever. Then it stopped. And like I said, a little later on, I think they kind of agreed to those circumstances, right? So, in terms of talking about say later on, like I said, y'all, I'm really trying it. There's only so much you can do with this. So we go to another scene. We got Cisco, and he's talking about now it would have been interesting, maybe more, and I know it seems messy, but shit, if they would have brought Tasha too, okay, or unless she didn't want to come on there and decide not to go, right? But by the way, didn't Erica say in her one of her interview type of segment that she actually tried to put Chrissy on, and Chrissy I guess she feels like Chrissy's mad at her because she feels like that she was in fault, like why she didn't get on there, I guess the first like couple seasons or something, I don't know. So anyways, Cisco got, I think, was talking about the relationship, because like I said, they really get into about the Rich situation. It wasn't towards the end about the Rich and Cisco. How does he feel really about that Rich smashed Diamond, allegedly, because now they're acting like we don't know what you're talking about. And Johnny's saying like, they blanked out half about what the hell she said. And she's like, I know I was on my knees. I was regretting. I know you did something with that bum bitch or whatever. But this bum or something, right? But in between then, we were talking about the issue like this. Cisco actually loved Diamond or something like that. They had both their moms on there and stuff like that. That time on stage with them. And then we got Cisco, in a way, now it's making it seem like we still, she was referring her daughter to a dog. But Cisco, she's saying Ashley was the one who called her daughter a dog, but not her. And then we asked Cisco, and Cisco's like, well, I'm saying, well, certain things were said, and then she said it to fail me to believe in stuff or whatever. Something like that along them lines. And then also about her coming out there. Because, then she's like, I left my family. You could have just kept it real. You had me to believe to come out there. He changed the script once I came out there, or used Uber to get the car and come out there. And, then he changed the script from about us living together. He told me this stuff. And then Nina asked him, well, did you tell her this? And he like, well, here what happened was, I didn't know she was coming out there. So I know this, maybe it was just me, but a couple damn questions he's saying, it's not really a yes or no. It's kind of like this when it was snaking around. So in other words, it's a yes no question, bro. Did you ask her, like, basically come out there, whether y'all was fucking, she was riding in the back of the seat of the car, whatever the hell it was, or the case, I think they didn't fucking in the car based on what Diamond was saying, I think, but what I'm saying is that based on what the hell we see, that it was like, he said the shit, but he didn't know she was coming out there. Is that what we're getting here? So then, like I said, did Johnny and no, Johnny was talking shit again, and I thought it was towards Diamond when she said that comment about Diamond's child. Johnny was talking shit about Erica's titties looking like the sagging grandmamas from Nutty Professor, but she didn't say no name at first. That bitch, I can't stand that bitch. And then had to confirm, like, she's not talking about Diamond at this precious moment. She is talking about Miss Erica. She don't like her. She don't like her, no. If y'all remember, I think it was last year, there was a trend where, you know, Johnny had the Erica thing. I don't know if it had something with Rich, but like I said, Johnny got a problem with her too, which is because that's what threw people off, because I don't think they even interacted this season. Had they, y'all? I don't think Johnny and her were even in the same room, same street, same part of New York. I just didn't, you know, I don't know. So yeah, so basically the mom's out there, and then here we got, they asking Cisco mom, how do you feel about how Cisco did? She just felt like the mom was like this. How could you sit there, basically, you did all this, but the guy didn't really knew. Here go Diamond. I did really know him. And you know, of course, Diamond's mom is up here, I guess, talking about nobody better mess with my baby speech. And then we got, they were talking about her relation with, you know, saying this about the thing with her daughter and how she did it. She's like this. Even Yandy was sitting here like, oh, what the hell? Because Diamond was like this. I got my daughter with me right now, so nobody got to say anything. But before she said that comment, y'all, she like this. But I was seeing her once or twice a month. And everybody just like, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. All right. But, but, yeah, but supposedly she got her baby living with her now. All right. But the last thing had to do, like I said, fast forward, was Rich and Cisco. But, you know, before we got to there about the Cisco thing, it was a part that had sit on the couch. You know, they always have the awkward person on the couch that has nothing to do with the storyline or the people in this particular setting or whatever, right? So when Cisco was talking about, like, when he got with Diamond, he was in a bad place. We already know he's always, I mean, not make fun of, but that's the storyline that Cisco said. He was going through this. His brother just had gotten killed not too long ago. And, you know, he has some things to work on. Hopefully he has, shit. But when he said something about his brother, that's when Sin went off the stage. And, you know, she started having, you know, probably marriage about her. And it kind of triggered her about that. Because that connection they have is like, almost like they connect on the level like, you know, I understand, you understand me, but we're platonic. Coming from Sin's end. Cisco was trying to be on something else, but she kind of like that. But she came back on the stage and she was just saying about, you know, with her brother and her situation, and his brother, you know, got killed. So that's how we connected and stuff. I don't want to leave that out. So yeah, but like I said, back to the fuckery of Rich and his dick and Diamond, you know, getting screwed in the bathroom. And then this is when they took the mics off. This is when they still had both the mothers, I think. Wasn't the mother still on the stage at the time? I don't know. And so she sat there and, you know, that's when she turned the mics off and stuff. So they try to ask, that's what I'm talking about, the Johnny part, whatever. But it kind of left it where supposedly they have some footage, no, some audio, whatever, that proves that even though they're trying to claim now that we don't know what happened there, you know, I don't know what you're talking about, or making it seem like nothing might not occurred at all. But we have to hear it next week. But did you see how many people raised their hand and want to hear the audio to prove that they probably were fucking in the bathroom? And then they're talking about next week. So we won't know till next week. And that's all I got, y'all. I'm sorry, but But anyway, y'all have a pleasant week, pleasant night, pleasant weekend, and I definitely see y'all in the next video. But I mean, also, what did we learn today? And who do y'all think should pay for Kim's cleaning? That's another one. But anyway, y'all, see y'all next one.